Key points to a sweep single. First of all, I need to make sure I have a setup to my sweep single. I don't want to just take a shot, have him sprawl, get extended into bad position. I do want to emphasize this though. When I take a step, I want to take, after my setup, I want to take a step outside the foot. Don't ever come inside the foot. I'm going outside the foot, enough space that when I come forward with my penetration shot, my knee's going to land to the side or behind him. Once I'm in, my head on a sweep single is going to be on the inside. Again, my ear is to his chest, my head is up, my back is straight. I'm in good position here. I don't want to ever be in a position where my head is down, my arms are extended. Head up, back straight. Once I'm in on my shot, this sweeps around the back side so I get an angle on my opponent. I want to attack the angles. And now I've created that for myself by sweeping my body to the side. I'm in a position now where I can attack my opponent a lot easier. Cross wrist sweep single. Again, toe to toe. This time I'm going to reach same side that I'm stepping and grab my opponent's wrist. As soon as I grab, I'm going to cross wrist grab with my opposite hand and release the hand that I originally grabbed with. As soon as I grab, I'm going to take a step outside and immediately hit my sweep single. Change my elevation, drop step into my knee, sweep around the corner. Okay, so again, it looks like this. Grab, grab, sweep. Now, a lot of times in a match, what's going to happen, your opponent's reaction is going to be to sprawl. As I go to hit this sweep single, here's exactly what it's going to look like. I step, he goes to sprawl, he falls right down to his base. High C sweep, I'm actually going to lead my opposite foot on a high C sweep. Not toe to toe, opposite lead leg. We go to tie. I'm going to shoot a high crotch, but actually what I'm going to do instead of penetrating all the way into a high crotch, I'm actually going to do a drop step into the knee. And all I'm going to do is grab the back side of the knee. As soon as I grab, immediately, I'm going to now wrap hand, take an extra step behind my opponent to the outside, and sweep behind his leg. Toe to, opposite foot, not toe to toe. High C sweep, I'm going to go inside the knee. I'm not going all the way high crotch here. I'm not penetrating that deep. Just enough to get a hold of the knee. As soon as I grab, I take the extra step outside, sweep back side of the leg. All right, on a post sweep, when my opponent is tied up with me, the side that he's leading, we're toe to toe again. I'm going to post the side that he is leading that leg. And I'm going to post it and go ahead and take my shot here without this tie up. Post, step, drop to my knee, head on the inside, sweep to the back side. Again, it looks like this. Post and stepping at the same time, drop to my knee, head on the inside, finish my post sweep. very simple setup to a sweep single is a head snap. Again, toe-to-toe with my opponent. Opposite hand is going to attack the neck. I don't want to grab a hold of my opponent and just leave it sitting there. This is a forceful attack where I'm going to actually club, and as I push his head away, I'm going to pull it slightly back as he pushes back into me and drop and hit my sweep single. Important here also, as I go to club this, I do not want to tie my other hand up. I don't want to grab a hold of him. I don't want to tie up with him here. I want to stay away from him. As I club the head, attack this, I'm going to snap it hard. He pushes back, sweep around the backside. Okay, on a sweep single, just like the single leg, I want to go toe-to-toe with my opponent on a sweep single. First setup is a push-pull setup, where I'm going to push one shoulder and pull the other shoulder to me. The pull, I'm going to wrap around and grab the tricep. On the front side is the push on his deltoid bicep muscle up here on the front. I'm going to push one side, pull the other. His reaction is going to be to turn back into me. As he starts to turn back into me, I'm going to step to the side that he is leading that leg outside his foot. Change my elevation, and as I attack in, I'm going to drop to a knee and sweep around the backside on this shot. Okay, so again, push-pull. I'm pulling one shoulder, pushing the other. I'm going to step, take a deep penetrating step. I'm going to drop to my knee, wrap around the outside, and sweep around behind him here. All right, sweep single to a far ankle finish. On my sweep single here, as I take my shot, immediately as I get this angle cut, I'm going to take the hand that was on the far arm and I'm going to come to this near ankle that I'm actually holding on to. Immediately, the other hand is going to reach across and grab the far ankle, driving forward. I have both ankles now. Sweep single. Hand comes to the ankle, immediately this one comes all the way around behind, and I want to circle to the back side, drive it in forward. All right, a lot of times when you're hitting a sweep single, as you get your corner turn, a good wrestler is going to whizzer your arm the side you're on. Okay? I hit my sweep single, he whizzers down and puts you in this position. Many times they will actually grab their own leg here to help put pressure, and they're going to put a lot of pressure down on your shoulder in this position. What I want to do is I want to continue to work myself to the back side of his leg, circling to the back side. And this time we're going to do something called tabling the leg, where I'm actually going to step up with my outside leg, grab his foot, and I'm going to set it right up on this leg. I'm tabling his leg. What this does is it takes the pressure off my shoulder. And from this position, it's easier for me now to limp my arm out. And look at the position I'm in. I've got his leg up. I've got him on all fours. He's down on the mat. Okay? Again, sweep single. He's going to whizzer down hard, put a lot of pressure on my shoulder. I want to lift my head up, bring this outside foot up, lift up, pull this foot up to your leg. Limp arm out and cover. All right, on your sweep single, a lot of times when you go to hit this sweep single and you cut way behind them, they're going to force your head to the mat by putting pressure down on the back of your neck. From this position, I'm going to bring my inside hand, the hand that's between their legs, and bring my hands up on the thigh and put pressure here on their thigh, driving my shoulder into the back of their thigh. Okay, he's got pressure down on my head. I'm going to bring both hands right up here. Okay, I'm in this position. I bring both hands right up on his thigh. I put pressure in the back of his thigh, driving forward, breaking him flat, and then covering. Again, sweep single. This time he's going to put pressure down on my head. I bring my hands up to his knee, driving forward, throw pressure in the back of his thigh, then I cover. All right, a lot of times when you are shooting a sweep single, your opponent obviously is not going to just stand there. They're going to sprawl and circle and try to face you. As you go to shoot your sweep single and your opponent sprawls on you, you don't want to stay in front of him. You want to continue to circle to the side you're shooting on, okay? Looks like this. I take my shot, he's going to square up and circle with me in this position. And I want to continue to circle. As I get to the side, immediately I'm going to do what we call a limp arm here now. Okay? I circle, 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 circle. I'm going to limp arm forward. I'm going to slide my hand out and throw my arm forward and cover. Okay? So again, sweep single. Hit my shot, he squares up and circles with me. I circle, 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 circle. Limp arm out. All right, this is a sweep single into a single finish. Any sweep single setup. As soon as I'm in, I've cut my angle. This now becomes my drive leg. Again, good position. My head is up, my back is straight. Wrap hand is on top. I'm in position to finish this like a single. Step up, drive into my opponent. I'm into my single position to finish my sweep single. All right, on a sweep single, as soon as I'm in on my sweep, I'm cutting the corner. I'm going to do whatever he gives me, and however he reacts is how I'm going to react to it. Again, a lot of times they're either going to turn out and put pressure down in a whizzer position and grab their ankle. As soon as they go to this position, I don't want to keep my hands locked, but yet I want to still keep control of his leg. So I'm going to take my hand and wrap his ankle in this position. It will allow me to help continue to control that ankle, control his leg, to help me get in position to score. On the sweep single, very important, your head position needs to stay on the inside. If my head is on the outside, that's a high crotch position. I want head on the inside, just like I'm doing a single leg into this position. Now, as my opponent begins to turn out, press down, my head stays facing forward on the inside.